Hello, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. It's time for Tarot Scopes again. We're going to be doing the Tarot Scopes for the month of August 2024 for the sign of Scorpio. That's Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. Oh, thank you, dear. Whew, it's hot. It's hot in here. I'm doing these, of course, in July. I have to do them ahead of time, and we're in the middle of a heat advisory. So my lovely husband just brought me a nice cold glass of water. Apropos for Scorpio, because Scorpio is a water sign, as you all know, deep. The water signs all rule different like bodies of water, and Scorpio deals with the underground water, the water that we find in caves, the deep, abysmal, still waters. And oftentimes I have not done this myself. Well, I can't say that. I did go into the Blue Grotto and the water was cold. So there is this feeling of like the water that's under the ground is cold because it's in the earth. And the earth, I think the ambient temperature of the earth is like, I want to say 54 or something like that, or maybe it's 64. It's cool, right? And so the Scorpio waters are cool generally. So apropos. So of course, Scorpio is a sign that is ruled by Pluto, actually co-ruled Pluto and Mars. I like to talk a little astrology before we get into the actual reading for Scorpio. So Pluto is now retrograde. It's in Aquarius. Aquarius is a sign that squares your sign, especially if you're at the very, very beginning of Scorpio. So if you are a late October Scorpio, Pluto has been squaring your sun or whatever planet might be in that early degree of Scorpio, moon, perhaps ascendant. It is a in the way it's set up in the zodiac, a last quarter crisis in consciousness square. And it's also it is really about individuating from the herd, and sort of coming to an understanding of your own sense of things, how it fits in, and how you can utilize it for the betterment of all people, because ultimately that last quarter square will eventually bring us into the energy of Aquarius. And of course, your ruling planet is in Aquarius. And so it is really about, Scorpio, although it is a sign of relating, we can get kind of like caught up in our own stuff, our own drama, our own betrayals, right? And so this Aquarius energy says, hey, look, we all go through it. And now we need to, let's use your prodigious healing abilities, because Scorpio is a sign of death and rebirth, like being reborn, right? We all kind of need to be reborn into this new world. And in a way, Scorpio is the midwife or the doula. And so, and as I say that, we keep in mind that the President of the United States has a plethora of Scorpio, and he really is sort of the holding the door open in a way for the new age to enter and for a new awareness to happen, but in a very compassionate space. He's a very compassionate man, and we need a lot of compassion now, and all Scorpios need to have compassion for themselves and for other people. Okay, so what else? Mars, your co-ruler, is in Gemini now. It's actually going to be if it hasn't already, has it made it might have already made the conjunction. I'm sorry, I don't know that, but to Jupiter in Gemini. On the Tree of Life, it activates the throat chakra. It also activates the path of the 8, which is the year we're in. We're in an 8-month, an 8-year. That means the vibration of the month in year together is a 16-7. So it's tower vibration. On the Tree of Life, the tower is the bridge between the feelings and reason. And so it's about finding a balance in that while being true to yourself, because it is a 7. So a lot of information right there in that little blurb. So you might want to listen to that again, or you may not. You may already know it because you're a Scorpio. All right. It is so hot that these cards are sticking together. Yikes. Heat advisory today. So I'm doing these early so that I can not melt. All right. Let me. Okay, let's see. Scorpio, Scorpio. I'm using the Arcanum deck. All right, we start with the King of Pentacles. So this is the manifester. This is the energy of somebody who understands the process of manifestation. This can also be a financial advisor. This can be a fatherly energy helping you with your resources. Okay, let's see. The crossing card is the 3 of Swords, heartbreak and betrayal. Let's continue. Let's see what's underneath it. The 5 of Swords. Somebody has been not all that up front. There's been an abuse of power here. Now, I don't know if the abuse of power is through the King of Pentacles or if the King of Pentacles is here to help you resolve this. And it was very heartbreaking. Somebody just betrayed you and broke your heart. And I feel like, you know, one of the things about Scorpio is that when a Scorpio trusts you, they trust you despite a terror of being betrayed. And then if you get betrayed, then it's like, I should have known better, but don't put yourself in that position. Don't put yourself in that position. You, in the past, you were standing your ground. You were standing on your beliefs. You were protecting yourself. So it wasn't that you weren't your due diligence in protecting. Let's see what Sky has to say to you. We have the Hermit. We have the Hermit. It did come upside down though. I don't usually read upside down. So this is saying that you have the wisdom within you if you go into a place of introspection. You have all the wisdom that you need to start again. So it almost feels like maybe this, and you can apply this to your, and this may resonate with you, it may not, but what I'm seeing, okay, let me continue. Oh, so what I'm seeing at this point is that perhaps you did trust somebody, a fatherly figure with resources, and they betrayed you through an abuse of power. They weren't playing fair. People see you as, quite burdened. Like, so in the past, you're sort of holding on to your beliefs, and now people see you carrying those beliefs around, but they burden you. And yet your immediate future is about starting again, starting new, starting from the beginning, perhaps learning maybe learning about resources that you had put in somebody else's hands because they were an expert. Okay, this is about sort of starting over again. Let's see your domestic situation. Yeah, but there's a lot of potential. The 10 of Pentacles is a lot of resources. Okay, hopes and fears. Yeah, you're upset. Well, it's a hope and fear card, so it's, don't try to get vengeance. It won't work if that's what you're thinking. You will get over this. You'll be able to take what's left and build a new life. This is actually a Mars and Scorpio card, so that's interesting. Outcome, yeah, celebration. So things, that stuff is in the past. Unburden yourself. Celebration is coming. Let's see. The Queen of Pentacles, the sustainer. This is a woman. Trust the woman. Trust the woman. Trust the woman. Celebration through the woman. And calming the mind. So that's the suggestion. I'll pick one more, see if I can get a major arcana. Yeah, the sun. So whoever this person is, they will be, it's illuminated. They'll see. You may actually get your money back from this, whatever this is. Let's see what's underneath it. Planning for the future, looking at the wider world, what kind of world, what do you want to bring out into the world, traveling, and a little bit of divine discontent. Don't forget to look around to see what's being offered to you. If you find yourself in a situation where you're feeling, oh no, like, oh, not this again, you're just not looking in the right places. Okay, there's a lot of opportunity here. Yeah, so whoever that was will be held accountable or will be found out, and you'll be able to compensate something of that. All right, let's pull a mystic sister. Let's pull a mystic sister. Oops. Okay. Mystic sister oracle, what do you have to say to Scorpio? Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Coming out of the cave. Divine Tarantella. Divine Tarantella. Somebody else got that one. One of the other signs got that. Okay. I will read it to you. I grew up in an Italian family. We did the Tarantella at every wedding. All right, confidence and self-expression. The divine tarantella is an ancient Grecian ritualistic dance performed in honor of the god of music and the sun, Apollo, and the god of wine, Dionysus. The rhythm of the tarantella, which is tarantula, by the way, slowly increases, causing the dancers and the musicians to reach to the heights of frenzied ecstasy. The goddess of the divine tarantella calls you to act out your own unabashed, exuberant, and childlike self-expression. It is a form of exorcism to dance the bad spirits or negative energies out. Drawing this card is a reminder of the healing power of the bold, joyful action. When all else fails to uplift, a vigorous dance will work like a charm. Lose yourself in song and dance with wild abandon. The ultimate expression of the mind and body and spirit will shake all the bad vibes right out and increase your overall health and vitality. So go dancing, but do it someplace where it's air conditioned, because it's too hot otherwise. All right, guys, have yourself a great month. Be careful out there. There's a lot of people waking up. Some people are crabby. Some people are confused. Some people knew it was happening all along. Do what you need to do for yourself. Protect yourself. You know how to do that. Unburden yourself with any kind of thoughts where you should have known better, all of that. Just let it go. There's help for you. Help will come to you, and you'll be in a better stead with a lesson learned. Take care, everyone. Namaste.